Hello, welcome. My name is Katie Cardoan, and this is the Lunch and Unlearn livestream series, season 3. And the topic for this season is unlearning the stories we tell ourselves. And today's topic is the cover story. I'll get back to that in a minute, what that means. But before that, let's share why I'm so interested in this notion of unlearning. And the reason is I meet people every week who are struggling to unlearn things in terms of changing behaviors that are not serving them anymore. And I'm also, I would say, an interested student myself. I want to become better at unlearning myself, which is why I find this topic very intriguing. And each time I focus on a different topic. And this topic for today, the cover story, has a special meaning to me that will surely be revealed as well. So the cover story, maybe you see something when you hear that. The first association that comes to mind might be a magazine, flashy magazine with a great cover story that is kind of giving it away a little bit, but making it intriguing, making it maybe spark some interest in reading more thoroughly through the content as such. That is not why I am intrigued by the cover story when it comes to unlearning. But the cover story could also have a different meaning, and I'll get back to that very, very shortly. I'll give you some examples from my own work and also from my own personal journey. Maybe that will give you some ideas. Maybe it will inspire you to make a note of your own stories, the ones that you're telling yourself about certain topics. And that is my encouragement to you, to really make a note whenever things come to mind in terms of stories that you're telling yourselves, believing them to be true. And sometimes we can stop, we can have a look at them, and we can decide, this is interesting. I understand where it comes from, hopefully. And is it serving me anymore? If not, I need to make a conscious effort to change my pattern of behaviors. I need to make conscious decisions about doing things differently to unlearn certain things. So let's get on this discovery tour for today about the cover story. And as I mentioned, it's not really about highlighting the big story. This is not what I intend to cover today, but it also could be helpful to make sure that when you are unlearning something, you probably would like to have other people involved to support you on your journey. So it could be helpful to highlight the story behind why you are going to make some changes with certain behaviors, a pattern of actions that you are typically doing. So highlighting the story to make your stakeholders maybe aware or intrigued or interested or even involved could be really helpful. So I wouldn't say it's the most important angle to today's topic, but it could certainly spark something that will be helpful if you are looking to become better at unlearning yourself. What could make your stakeholders interested in supporting you on your unlearning journey? What I would like to spend some more time on today has to do with blended alibis. And the reason is that cover story could also be used as something that we see as a fabricated story used to actually conceal the true purpose. And then we get this itch sometimes because it doesn't really feel good to admit that to yourself. But blended alibis have proven really helpful to me on my own personal journey. I can also see that it's helping other people that I meet in my work. So what do I mean by that? Well, for instance, the reason why I am sharing these live stream episodes every Thursday has to do with the fact that I love teaching. I love inspiring other people to take action. And I really believe in this unlearning topic. What I needed to unlearn, I needed to overcome some stories I've been telling myself for many, many years. And one of the stories I've been telling myself was about me being comfortable behind the camera, coaching other people to perform well before the camera. And I told myself that I was not good in front of the camera myself. When I gradually tried to improve those skills, I used webinars, and then I could always edit things in the past, meaning that I was uncomfortable in running live video sessions like this live stream. So the story I was telling myself is, I'm not really good at that. I shouldn't do it. I should help other people become successful in doing that instead. So what I told myself as a blended alibi was that, okay, by sharing this topic, sharing these content pieces with a broader audience, I could actually then practice and become better at being in front of the camera myself live without any editing possibilities at all, which is why I'm here right now. And also, I wanted to show up to document that I was actually more comfortable before the camera. So over time, I've been practicing and I've been doing some tweaks. And from what I can see, if I follow the journey from my very first live stream sessions until today, I've had a lot of improvements coming my way. And there's still some miles to go, absolutely. But I'm confident that this is a good way of practicing. So in that case, I was using blended alibis to help me unlearn a certain story I was telling myself. So now I feel that I'm not bad before the camera anymore live. I can absolutely improve, but I'm getting better for each time. So that was just an example. And maybe there's something in this that is sparking your ideas as well about that, what this could mean to you or to somebody else who is struggling with unlearning something that is not serving them anymore around you. What about fueling the unlearning? So why is, blending alibis a good strategy? Well, it could actually be that as simple as making the unlearning experience a little less uncomfortable. At least that has been the case with me. And I also see that often in people I work with, that when we have mixed or blended alibis, we tend to be more comfortable. We tend to be a bit braver. We tend to find ways to go ahead and try some new things. So that is just another way of actually saying that this could really fuel your unlearning journey. If you're really uncomfortable about something, maybe using a set of different alibis will help you make those first initial steps and then become braver over time to move into that unlearning space more fully. To yourself, as always, I would like to challenge you to reflect about this. And maybe it's obvious to you what it is. Maybe it's something that could spark an upcoming idea, something that you've been struggling with for a while, but you haven't really found your way around it. Maybe there's something in there that you can discuss with somebody you trust, somebody like a good friend or somebody else close to you. Maybe you have a coach or a mentor. This is a great topic to actually help each other get some pace in the unlearning space. So I hope that will work out for you as well. And if you're interested in similar topics, I have on my website, leaderinthemon.com, I have a sequence of different unlearning topics. The season 1 was focusing on self-leadership. Season 2 was focusing on bad workshopping tactics. And now this season 3 is focusing on unlearning the stories we tell ourselves. So have a look there if you are interested in this topic, and you will also find other pieces of content within learning, masterminding, and using LinkedIn effectively. Next time, I'm going to dive into another of my favorite topics, which is the procrastination. And seeing how we can approach the phenomena of procrastination in terms of becoming better at unlearning, why we could embrace it, how we can do that to speed up our unlearning, where we need to adapt new behaviors and focus on new skills and let go of some of the older skills and capabilities. So if you're interested in that topic, you're welcome back next Thursday as well. And as always, I would like to invite you to reach out. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to send me a DM, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So with that, happy Thursday, happy unlearning, and take care until next time. Bye.